All right, guys, today we are making our fall leaf with hot colors and cold colors. You are gonna get a piece of paper with a leaf drawn it for you in pencil. So it might be kind of hard to see on the screen, but this is what it will look like. Then you're gonna choose a color to trace over your pencil line, and it can be any color of oil pastel. So when you're tracing over that pencil line, you want to make sure that you're pressing hard enough that your color is really bright. I'm just following that pencil line, and I'm going to go all the way around the outside first. And then I'm going to do the lines on the inside. Okay, so then my leaf has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shapes on it that I can add patterns in. So remember, a pattern is a shape or line that repeats all over. So here I think I'm going to do polka dots as a pattern. Okay, so then when I go to my next shape, I'm going to make a different pattern. Maybe I want to try a line pattern this time. So I think I'm going to do zigzags all over. And I'm just going to keep thinking of patterns of lines or shapes to fill up the rest of my 4 spaces. Okay, so then after you have all 6 of your patterns, you are going to get your watercolors to paint your leaf. We are going to be painting our leaf with hot colors. Remember, those are the colors that remind us of hot things like fire or lava. So half of your paints are hot and half of your paints are cold. So if you forget, you can cover half of them, and if they look like fire colors, that's the colors that we want. If you cover it and it looks more like watercolors or cold colors, then we are not going to use that side today. So the 4 colors that I can use are pink, red, orange, and yellow. Remember, when you use watercolors, you have to add water to wake up your paint. And you have to stir it around a little bit so that your paint is really, really bright. Then I can start painting on the shapes of my leaf. We're gonna paint one shape at a time. So the shapes that are made by the outside and the inside edges, that's one shape of my leaf. And you can paint right over your oil pastels, and the watercolor won't cover it up. Fill up all of your white spots, and then you're going to move to the next space. Before you get a new color, you always want to clean off your brush in the water. And when it looks clean, like you just got it, then you're ready for the next color. So for this one, I use yellow lines. So I'm going to pick a color different than yellow. If I paint yellow paint on yellow lines, my lines won't show up anymore. So I'm going to pick something that is different, like maybe red. So every time I go to a new shape, I'm picking a new hot color. Guys, so when your leaf is painted with hot colors, we are going to stop for today. We're going to paint the background next time. All right, guys, today we're going to paint our background of our leaf. Last time we used hot colors on the leaf, and this time we're going to use cold colors in the background. So remember, the cold colors are things that remind us of cold things like water or ice. We have green, light blue, dark blue, and purple for cold colors. You're gonna pick a cold color and you're gonna wake it up with water. And then you are going to paint around your leaf with one stripe. So you're gonna start on the edge of your leaf, and I am just following my outside edge of my leaf, kind of like I did when I traced with oil pastel, but this time I'm using paint. I'm gonna paint one stripe around with my dark blue. Okay, so then I'm gonna get a new cold color. So I wanna wash my brush, clean it really well, and when it looks clean, like I just got it, then I can get a new color. Then with your next color, you're going to do the same thing, except for this time you're gonna trace around the watercolor you just painted. So I'm tracing around my blue line with a green line. So you're gonna keep doing this until you don't have any more white spots on your paper. So when you get to the very corners, like I have right here, you can just fill in the corner with one color. All right, guys, and there's our finished leaf. We have hot colors on the leaf and cold colors in the background.